The first pitch, the four-seam fastball, is the most common pitch thrown in the MLB and baseball in general. The reason for this is that it is the easiest pitch to be thrown, only having backspin. The Magnus force will create a low-pressure zone on the top of the baseball caused by the air that is flowing smoothly. From this, the ball will want to move towards the low-pressure zone, causing it to stay on a straight path towards home plate. The next pitch is the two-seam fastball. The difference between the two-seam and the four-seam is that the two-seam has a sharp horizontal movement. The movement is caused by the ball having a backspin on a tilted axis. This slight tilt causes the low-pressure zone to be on the side of the baseball, and in turn, the ball will move towards the low-pressure zone, giving the ball its movement. The changeup can be the easiest breaking ball to throw because it takes the least amount of effort to throw it. The changeup, despite being a breaking ball, does have backspin, whereas most breaking balls have front spin. The reason the changeup is able to drop and not fly in a straight path like a fastball is because it has more spin on it plus a lower velocity, giving it the ability to drop. The fourth pitch is the curveball, and in my opinion is one of the most fun pitches to throw. The curveball, originally called the drop ball, gets its name from its movement. The ball will look like it is coming straight at your shoulder, but at the last second it will drop or curve to the catcher's glove. The reason for this, unlike the fastball having backspin, the curveball has the front spin. The front spin will have the low pressure zone on the bottom of the ball instead of it being on the top. Like the rest of the pitches, the ball will move towards the low pressure zone, and that is why the ball curves. The next pitch, the slider, is much like the curveball in the respect that they both have front spin, but the difference between them is that the slider has more horizontal movement. The spin is on a tilted axis and will cause the low pressure zone to be on the side of the baseball, but because it does have the front spin acting on it, the ball will move horizontally. The last pitch and the hardest and most uncommon pitch to throw is the knuckleball. The reason for it being hard and uncommon is that the Magnus force acts the least on this pitch. This is caused by the ball having little to no spin while in flight. The reason the ball has movement is from the airflow being split on the seams of the ball. When the ball has little rotation, the airflow will move from one side of the ball to the other. When the airflow goes from one side of the ball, it moves to the other side, but when the airflow switches to the other side of the ball, it will cause the ball to move back to the other side. This changing in airflow causes the ball to move back and forth unpredictably.